About half the homes in Utah still use swamp coolers to cool their homes. And if you're one of them, you could be making your family sick because of it. Tony Oakman is here from Lee's Heating and Air. Is air conditioning healthier than swamp coolers that people use?
Well, it is, because essentially the one unit is outside and then you're circulating the air inside the home. Whereas a swamp cooler like we have here is essentially taking the air from outside and blasting it through your house.
And so sometimes not always the cleanest. In fact, this is just a swamp cooler you just took off of a home recently.
Yeah.
Can we move this away and see what it looks like inside?
And see, and look, and you know, the duct tape was on there, so it helped to hold that on. But Darren, the great thing about
this is a clean one. This is relatively clean, right?
There really is. I thought that the pad that you have to change every year and things like that, then this one is really pretty good. But look how crusty that is.
Yeah.
Do you really want that air blowing in your house? And people actually have, get prescriptions from their doctor to replace this with the central air.
Because it does actually can make you sick, and the air conditioner, of course, will have healthier air.
Yeah.
Do swamp coolers also, I've seen stuff on roofs, it looks like they stain roofs. Do they damage your home?
Well, what happens is there's just a float, and there's a water level, and these may tilt or whatever, and there's an overflow, and it'll just run the water down the roof. And so what happens is you get this damage like you're seeing on the screen here now, that there are roofs with water running down. And I don't care who's your roofer, what roof you have, nobody likes to have water constantly running down the roof.
Yeah.
And it's a waste of water. And it's not good.
I know that people probably initially think that they're going to be better off cost-wise. It takes a tiny bit less electricity to run a swamp cooler than an AC unit. But the real problem comes in the wintertime, when you actually have all the air going out the hole in the roof. Because
we have where the thunder in the hallway, where this comes from, is that hole in the ceiling there. A lot of people, that is just like a chimney for heat in the winter. And so unless you really seal that up really well, it's just you're gonna lose all that heat that you've just paid good money for through your gas furnace trying to heat up your house. It's just escaping out, and you don't even know this.
You actually hooked up a little meter, a little thing to determine the electricity that an AC unit uses versus a swamp cooler uses. Here it is, we've got it hooked up onto the AC unit.
Yeah.
And there really is not a significant difference in between the AC unit and the swamp cooler.
Literally a couple amps. Literally just a couple amps. And so, I mean, that doesn't, that's not very much, really. And so what'll happen is you couple, this does use less amps, but you couple that with the energy loss that you have in the winter, all the heat, then the central air becomes much more appealing. With the fact that it's cleaner, it doesn't require the maintenance of going up and down on the roof. You ever see a roof that's got a track where you run up and down? You'll see this. And that's not good. And then plus, I have a neighbor who actually fell off his roof his dad did, and actually died. And so those are the kind of things that, we don't need the accident climbing up on the roof. If you have one of these, Lee's Heating and Air, we want to help you.
In fact, yeah, because people choose this because it's a little bit less expensive. You're going to make up for that, because especially if you're going to rip someone's swamp cooler out, you'll give them a little extra deal, right?
Yeah, and one of the fears is we don't ever take this off. No, we do. At Lee's Heating and Air, we will take this off, but we'll give you $500 off. We'll give you $500 actually for your swamp cooler.
Yeah,
today.
It's not really worth that much, though. I don't know. So it's a good deal. If people want information and want to take advantage of that deal, they give you a call, right?
Yeah, call Lee's Heating and Air at 801-537-747
Lee's. I think that's what it is, Tony. I'll watch out for you.
747 Lee's. I'm like, oh my gosh.
If you forget the 747 Lee's, we've got a link to the website on our website as well. Tony, thanks for stopping in.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me.
Go and memorize your phone number. Okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll do
We'll be right back with more on Studio 5.